Daf Yomi, Tractate Bava Metzia, page 23a, top of the page. Dimidrasa, Rishus Yachid, that they trampled, even if there had been a distinguishing mark on the bundles, it would have been destroyed when it was trampled. If he finds them in a secluded area, the finder takes the sheaves and proclaims his find. Due to the absence of pedestrian traffic, they are not trampled, and the distinguishing mark remains intact. And with regard to the sheaves, whether he finds them in a public area or whether he finds them in a secluded area, the finder takes them and proclaims his find. Since they protrude high above the ground, they are not trampled. And Rava explains, according to his line of reasoning, that the Braita is referring to bundles whose location is their distinguishing mark. If one finds bundles of grain in a public area, these belong to him due to the fact that they are kicked and they consequently roll to a different location than where they were placed. If he finds them in a secluded area, he is obligated to proclaim his find. Due to the absence of pedestrian traffic, they are not kicked and do not roll, and they therefore remain in the location where they were placed. And with regard to the sheaves, whether he finds them in a public area or whether he finds them in a secluded area, the finder takes them and proclaims his find. Since they are heavy, they do not roll when kicked. Tashima, the Gemara suggests, coming here a proof from the Mishnah, if one found baker's loaves, those belong to him, the Gemara infers. But what if one finds loaves of a homeowner? He is obligated to proclaim his find. What is the reason? When one finds loaves of a homeowner, he's obligated to proclaim his find because there is a distinguishing mark on the loaves. Each person shapes his loaves in a unique manner. It is known that the loaves of a person belong to that person. There is no difference if the loaves were found in a public place, public area, and there's no difference if the loaves were found in a secluded area. The finder takes the item and proclaims his find. Apparently, the legal status of a distinguishing mark that is prone to be trampled is that of a distinguishing mark. This is the conclusive refutation of the opinion of Rava. Wow, big Daf. Well, a little more and then we'll call it a day. Rava could have told you this is the reason one must return the loaves of a homeowner found in a public place. It is due to the fact that one does not pass by food without picking it up. Therefore, it can be assumed that it will not be trampled. The Gemara asks, but aren't there 3 Gentiles who did not resist food with deference and who will trample the loaves? The Gemara answers, Gentiles are concerned that the loaves were placed in a public area for reasons of sorcery. The Gemara asks, but aren't there beasts and dogs that will trample the loaves? The Gemara answers, the Mishnah is referring to a place where beasts and dogs are not commonly found. Lema Ketanai, the Gemara suggests, let us say that this dispute between Rava and Rava is parallel to a dispute between Tanaim and the Mishnah. Yehoshua says if one finds any lost item in which there is an alteration, he is obligated to proclaim his find. How so? If he found a round cake of pressed figs with an earthenware and shard inside it, a loaf of bread with coins inside it, he must proclaim his find. One may not conclude by inference that The first Tana of the Mishnah holds that even in that case, those items belong to him. Okay, we'll stop here.